Hey guys, Kayla here again with Stardew Valley again. As you'll notice, I am only on day 1, and that's because my file ended up going really badly corrupt, and not even in recording, just the game itself had this file and at least one other file either deleted or corrupted. So I'm gonna have to restart. And I could have gone and just got myself back to about the same point, but I didn't really feel right about the idea of just dishonestly doing that to you guys. So here we are, we're gonna restart, and let's just hope that I'm a little less nervous this time. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with all y'all, and just very honestly say that it was my very first time actually legitimately recording before. And I've never felt comfortable with any sort of recording, whether it was for anything such as a school project, or for band, or anything of that sort. I've never felt comfortable with any sort of recordings, and I'm actually very uncomfortable with pictures as well. So I only have a few pictures that really are seen by anyone, including my picture for YouTube itself, for my Instagram, and really my Facebook, I believe, is the only other one that I've got. And this is all due to my lack of comfort with pictures and video. I usually really hate my voice in any sort of recordings, so that's usually why I don't do videos of any sort. So now that we've got a chest made and our crops watered and planted, I think that one of the first things I'm going to do, so that way I don't just go and end day 1 at only 10 a.m., I'm going to actually go and forage instead, since I probably would like to actually get together the stuff I need for the foraging bundle at the community center, as well as actually having energy to go into the mines, because on my very first and second video I tended to be very lacking in thinking ahead about actually grabbing things ahead of time. Okay, that's working. Sorry about if I start mumbling at all, because I did try and just do a recording a little bit ago, which did not work out very well for me, because I had the Steam beta on for my Stardew Valley, and it caused, whenever I went over any sort of forageable or anything edible, it would try and force me to eat it, and no matter how many times I said no or tried to get out of that, it just would not listen at all, and it would only stop when I eventually ate whatever it was that I had, including a daffodil, which thankfully didn't hurt my character's health in any way, but definitely did not help, and was definitely a huge waste when that is actually something that can be used in gifts, and I do want to say it is a part of the foraging bundle. So I do hope you can forgive me for any sort of mumblings. And this will not be the only video that I will be uploading today. I also have another video that was recorded on Wednesday, but it took me until now to actually finally get around to fully editing it, because I just started on some new software for my editing, because my previous one got deleted and it's discontinued, so you can never download it again. So basically it being on my computer was a miracle as is. And I obviously was not able to get it on Wednesday because it was a bit of an energetic, quite interesting day, I'm afraid. And I did not really actually get to fully talk about it. We actually had a tornado warning, followed by an actual tornado touching down that was very visible from my apartment that I share with my mother. And it was actually quite large in size, but that is only my opinion due to the fact that that is the first ever live tornado I have ever seen. All I remember really is that I freaked out a lot when my mother came and told me we needed to leave, and I was very panicked about all of my pet's safety. I actually nearly forgot my gecko, because the fact that he is very quiet pet, so he doesn't exactly make any noise, and I was just so frazzled and so terrified. But my friend reminded me, and I don't think I've ever run so fast in my life other than in that very moment, to run up the stairs and grab him and just quickly stuff him into whatever kind of like box or whatever I could, which actually ended up being a tissue box. Don't worry, there were no tissues in with him, and everyone got out safe, and thankfully no one, as far as I'm aware, was hurt or killed. And thankfully it appears that it was mostly just some bits of damage to like telephone wires and something else pole wise, and someone's garage was actually destroyed, but the rest of their house from the picture looked like it was okay at least, and no one was hurt in that incident, so that is at least a blessing in disguise, is that no one got hurt, but yes, there was some damage. And I'm just gonna stop for a sec to make sure I actually put my recording stuff to where people can actually see it properly. So I'm just gonna bring that down. Oh my, no. Okay, it's just me. I'm just being nuts. I'm just crazy. Crazy. But let's change the graphic window to a full screen. Oh no, I broke it. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, but that was definitely scary for me, as I've only ever heard the sirens. Fun story, my first year in a different town, because I had lived in the same town my whole life, when I finally moved after my freshman year of high school into this other town, which I will not say the name of because it's a little too close to me for comfort, but the first summer in that new town, we ended up with severe thunderstorm with some hail and flash flood warning. And there was actually quite a bit of water in the streets, and the hail was, if I remember, about the size of a quarter. My mother does have a picture somewhere that I might be able to get access to show it at some point, but sadly now is not that time because I really don't know where it is at the moment. I just remember we had large hail and very large amounts of water and a lot of the hail to where our yard was basically all white from it. Luck. Yay! I've got bad luck, but it's not like I'm going out and doing nothing. I'm so confused. This one little crap just in the middle just did not get what. Well, okay then. Oh my gosh, I cannot see. I yawned and I started crying a little bit for no reason. Oh my god, my eyes. My glasses are very askew. You're gonna hear loud noises from me shifting them. I'm sorry. My face is still very wet and I don't know why. Don't know why I started crying, basically. This poor parsnip's gonna be just a little bit behind. To the beach. Ooh, worms. Ooh, copper. Flowers. Flower. I will stand my ground and say that I actually happen to like dandelions. They're pretty, but obviously they are the invasive, like, weed species, I guess. But I happen to think they actually look really cute. And apparently in the game they're edible. I believe they're edible in real life, but definitely don't follow my guidance. And I'm going to be going through the Willy cutscene and the other couple cutscenes just to be safe, to make sure that my computer's not going to glitch on me. But I will not make you guys have to sit through them because that'd be a little not nice of me. But I don't want to end up having to, like, end the video. You know, and just basically be start. So, we'll catch you guys after this one's done. So we're finally Okay. Had to check that it was still not gonna do it. Because it was after this cutscene that it freaked out like that. Where it would pick up, like if I would go onto this leak, it would force me to eat it and it would not let me away from it until I did. Which was very upsetting because I wanted to save stuff like, you know, the flowers are not really something for energy or anything, but I like things like that, and like the leek I want to save because the leeks are good for energy in the mind as well as a good gift for George because George really happens to like them. And now that I'm actually talking about the people, I'm actually just realizing that I need to go meet people because I have yet to actually meet anyone. I haven't even introduced myself yet. Ooh, Seal. No. Must stay strong. Stay strong. None of that nonsense. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I really want to play Mario again. Like the old Mario. The old Mario is the best Mario. Flower! I've only met 3 people even though I just gave her a gift. I can call you Granny? Yes, George. Too unhappy. Here, have a leak and be happy. Into the Pam home. Pam! And that's really all she's got to say in that round. Yeah, technical meeting time, even though you have already technically spoken to me before. I probably need to buy more seeds. Okay, here's Caroline, where I can find her. Okay. So I think what I might do is just go around town and actually just meet people for once, cause Jody! I gotcha! And I should be paying attention to what Jody actually said to me, because I feel like sometimes she actually is not as welcoming as you'd think she would be. And I'm sure he told me a lot of things about you, Marty. Wow. Bitch. No wonder no one likes you. Except Alex, but that's because Alex is too focused on sports to actually think about making a good friend. You rude ass hoe. Well, I'll just keep that in mind if I get you for the winter star thing. Because I ain't having none of that. Disrespectful. It's rude. Cool. Toss you. Right back over. I can get you more of you anywhere. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Look at you. I don't need none of y'all. I can grab you later. My farm's got a ton of ya. You're not unique. Another leek. Oh, I can't get it. I'll throw out the stones. Leek. Leek's more important. Ah, damn. Damn it. Copper's more important in this case. And I don't have anything else. And coal's more important. Because it starts out that you have so much coal you don't know what to do with. And then it ends up that you're just like, oh my god, I don't have anywhere near enough coal. And for anyone who wonders when my voice gets all weird and scratchy-ish kind of thing, it's usually on purpose. Because I tend to like changing my voice when capable of. When, not sure what words just came out of my mouth, but they're words technically. Run, birds, run! Run, Forrest, run! Any of you who have not seen Forrest Gump should. It is a really good movie, and I happen to really like it. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it, and it's okay. Because we all got some different tastes. And if you hear any sort of like weird movement or anything, it's most likely because I tend to rock back and forth or squirm around when I do stuff. Because I'm terrible at sitting still. Bedtime. This sounds like how I was before when I first... Actually, full story. I actually had surgery on my wrist a little bit over a month ago. Actually, like a full month technically, I believe. Because I had it on the 9th of last month, so yeah, like a whole month ago. And after I had my surgery, all I really did was sleep. Because there wasn't a lot to do, and the pain meds just made me feel so tired, and I just could not even handle anything. I was very tired. Yes, thank you, Clint. You're so helpful. You're such a gentleman. Kind of sad that you can't date Clint in the game, but you can date the person he loves. And I'm like, why can't Clint have love? Why is it just with mods? I don't know. Maybe I'll do the mod eventually where you can date Clint. Yay! Oh, Pierre, you hoe. I hate you so much. You're so rude. Just toss that in. Ah, my eyeballs. So much watering. I can't think of it. I'm just gonna go do some foraging. Forage. As well as collect these seeds when I see them, actually. And I might have to do collecting wood as well if I can. So I'll go see about foraging and then use the rest of my day to gather some wood and attempt to clear my farm out because my farm is so bad. I only have that little area that I cleared. Because believe it or not, well, I hope you believe it because it's very true, but believe it or not, I don't have the attention span to actually clear the farm in one sitting. And eventually I end up kind of giving up and following DF's method and using bombs. Oh, so many leaks. There's a leak in the boat. Yeah! I love that fucking movie so much. And sorry if I do say any bad words like that. I might just edit them out or something. But like I said in my other recording, but I meant to say in this one, I do actually tend to swear quite a bit when I'm comfortable. And I'm a lot more comfortable in this time. But let's hope that my file does not corrupt this time. Because I'll be very angry if it does. Because I really don't want to lose all my playthrough progress. Because then I'll have to jump into one of my other files just to even do it. I need to figure out what she wanted. Carp. I don't even remember where to get carp, and I don't think I have a good fishing skill. So I will... Hey, person! Well, too bad. You just got to chat with me for a second. You hoe. So rude. And later on, I will eventually do the marriage, but not now. Now is not the time. It's not time. Nothing within reach, so I think I'll just go back to the farm. Wait. I know something that's gonna be there. At least I think it'll be there again today. And it is actually really sad that I could not leave the multiplayer on because you do get some added things to it. And I mean, I'm not sure if it's a full thing, but you could build Pam a house like I stated in, I believe, my first video. But I do not know if it's just with the beta or if that is legitimately the full game, like it was in an update or not. So, if anyone knows this, please do tell me, because I would really like to know. I'm hoping that when they do this, the multiplayer like follow race, that it will go over well without too much issue. But it'll probably be a little while before that happens. Because I was actually going to join Kira's stream earlier, and I did for a very short period of time that I was actually going to be in the game, because that was the intention. But the game was very unhappy, and it just kind of, when we all went to sleep, it made it seem like we had one person that we were all waiting on, but there really wasn't anyone. You know, we really had no one at that point. Yeah, we really had everyone most likely ready. Oh yeah, guess I should actually go and make an attempt to put this stuff in my chest, because I have a full inventory and I don't have the money to update yet. So toss it, and everything else can stay, because the fact that I'm gonna more or less end up with it in my stuff anyways. And I think what I'm going to do is go to the mines, because if I can level up in mining, then I can get rid of small stuff rather easy with the bombs. Like I can get rid of rocks with bombs. So I might just leave that alone for a while, but get rid of as many trees as I can. Which, in theory, is not really going to be that much. Because I really don't have that kind of energy in the game anymore. And I actually think I ended up having to get rid of one of my more latest files, which makes me very unhappy because I was so far. I mean, but basically every other file I'm very far compared to what I am now. So, I'll be fine, slowly but surely. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of as many of these trees as I can as a first move. I think I can go to the mines by tomorrow. And I'm also gonna see about if I can trigger the cutscene for the community center. I believe it's the 5th or the 7th that it triggers. So, wish me luck on that and see if I do any better of a job actually keeping up with it like I'm supposed to. Yay! That's wood. Lots of wood. Bedtime. Bedtime at only 2:20. Bed. So you guys will actually be getting 2 videos uploaded most likely today. Either that or like right after midnight basically for me. Knowing my luck, because I tend to suck at actually, you know, going to bed on time or even a decent time. Ow, chest. That hurt. Wait, I don't have any mail. So I think I'm just gonna get more of those trees cleared. And then we'll oh, my water. And I actually kind of might go down to check if the spring onions have gone back, because they're supposed to be here all throughout spring. So I think I will do that first. I've got so many trees. So much work. Cool. Yay. Yay, spring onions. And just let me know if it seems like I'm too quiet, and I can obviously turn up the volume and move the microphone around a little. I'm trying to actually make it to where you guys hear less of the breathing, because I know that's really loud and probably does not sound that nice in your ears, so I'm hoping to make changes. But I'm hoping that I can make it to where you guys will hear it a lot less. Bless me. And I'm sorry if that was a little loud. I will put in a warning if I feel it's super loud when it comes back to actually, when I go to actually watch this for deciding what clips to edit out and everything, so I am really sorry if that was actually at all loud. But I did just kind of sneeze a little, and it wasn't exactly a very pleasant feeling for me as well. And I'm really hoping that in this video I sound a little less like I'm exhausted and a tiny bit more like I might actually be relatively interested in what I'm doing. Woo! Potatoes! Lots of potatoes. Well, 7. That's enough for me. Okay, so 10, so this will be finished up the 14th, and I only need one of them anyway. 12, so that'll be the 16th, and 6. So I'll be able to get one more harvest of potatoes. And I would be able to do cauliflower, but that would be pushing my luck more than a little. So that one is, I am not as likely to do. Boo. Okay, so everything's watered, yay! So I can actually get somewhere kind of ish. So what I'm thinking I'll do is get the cutscene for the community center started before I go to the mines, since I'm pretty sure they both sort of happen on the same day, I want to say. So that way I can, come on, give me my seeds. Oh, my eyes don't have room. Oopsies. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do is go around and at least harvest this stuff for the fibers. That takes up a lot less energy than cutting down all this wood, especially if I can hardly see and get around it. So I'm going to have to pause the clip here for just a sec, because I have to go and do something real quick, but I will make sure that it is a nice and very long video. Oh my, that didn't work very nicely, now did it? Anyways, I'm back from my little pause. I'm hoping it won't be too awkward for editing. But I am probably going to be not doing nearly as much clearing out as I had intended to, because obviously I am on a bit of a time limit today, as I am the one who makes dinner right now, because my mother works in a much busier, much more time-consuming job than I do. She works at the post office, and then she also has a second job right now. Whereas I am still trying to find a good single job, as I've been away from my work for at least a good month at this point, due to my surgery that I mentioned earlier, because I have restrictions from my doctor that I cannot be going against, because, plain and simple, if I go against those restrictions, I'm risking that I'm going to hurt myself really badly, which will basically all but undo all of this progress he's able to do on my wrist, which, for me, I'm really not going to risk it, because for me, this little bit of progress, this lessening of pain, is basically everything to me at this point, because of the fact that I was in so much pain before. And a little bit of backstory is that I was in constant pain with my wrist for at least a good 3-4 years before I finally saw a specialist and got some help. And it was because of this extended amount of time and the multiple doctors that we were seeing, you know, it was just a little too much for us because my parents were seeing that I was in a lot of pain all the time, and you generally don't want to see your own child in a lot of pain. So for them, it was probably not the easiest thing to have to witness, knowing that their child was in like this monumental amount of pain. You know, and it really is a real eye-opener, I'm going to say, in the least, to have finally seen this doctor that I saw, which was a specialist, because they did something that no other doctor had actually done, which was actually do an MRI on my wrist rather than just all x-rays, because that is all that was really ever done was an x-ray on my wrist. And it looks like the community center doesn't start until a little bit later, it appears. So I will go and use this last amount of time that I have left to play to go get somewhere in the mines. So you will probably notice little bits of fading in and stuff like that, because my footage will not all be just one clip. And I will most likely skip over every level I go down in the mines and just do it, like show you guys when I reach the elevator floors, because level 10 was my original goal. So I want to try and not make you watch too much of it. And then after that, I will most likely show you more of what happens on the other floors. But right now, and I'm going to actually skip this one and see if it will let me without freaking out. No, the answer is not at all. Okay, I will eat the dandelions just so you'll stop. Stop wasting my energy. Fine, I'll eat them just after this. And I made a mistake again. Stop wasting my energy, piece of crap game. So I'm actually gonna cut off my game right here again and edit it to where it is working more properly, because I thought it was, I'm guessing it's just because of the fact that I thought it was the beta of the multiplayer that was doing it, but it looks like my game itself is just not wanting to work. Hey guys, Kayla back. Technical difficulties have been fixed, I think. So we're actually gonna attempt to start somewhere in the mines. And I'm just gonna check if I turn the music volume all the way off or something. Level 5. I just need to get to level 10 and I'll feel so much more confident about this. Yay, level 10. Leather boots. I will switch this out with the slime. There we go. 1 defense and immunity. Boot. And obviously I don't have a lot more energy or food, so I'm gonna head home and gather some up for the next few days, probably. Linus, haven't met you yet. And I kind of have to apologize that I was not probably as amusing towards this end. I was kind of walking on thin ice at this point, kind of concerned that my game would kind of glitch out on me again as it did earlier. So, there's that fun. Doctor, you jerkface, I was hoping to meet you. Yeah, I wouldn't make it in time. So sell windows. And then pack everything else in my chest. And then go to bed. See how much profit I actually make today. Which is not really gonna be a lot. But that's okay. Level up. Level up. So I think I might just do a little bit of fishing for one more day, and then I think I'll end the video there, because it took me so long to get to this point. Pick the parsnip. That's a scarecrow made of coal fiber. I've got more than plenty. Scarecrow. Place it that way crows don't eat my crops. And just keep the gold star parsnips. $100 gold. Oh, almost forgot my fishing rod. I feel like I'm probably a little quieter than I actually should be. But it's like almost 10 o'clock at night for me. So I'm trying to not be noisy in case my mother happens to want to sleep. And the fishing bundle, which I just started thinking about now, I don't know what's on it, and I usually don't worry myself as much until I've leveled up more on fishing, so that one will be a later task. So, beach, beach, beach. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And if I have room, I will pick up forageables. But not now. Not now. Fish. So I think I'm going to end my fishing right there for the time being, and just kind of make my lucky stars. As you can see, I ended up with 1 soggy newspaper, 4 seaweed, a silver star herring, a silver star sardine, a halibut, an anchovy, 2 regular quality sardines, and 2 regular quality herrings. So not at all bad for the legitimate first, longer period that I did for fishing. And I think instead of just right away ending the video, I think I'm going to see if tomorrow I can trigger the community center. And if I can, then the first piece that I have for the community center, I will put in. And maybe as we'll go to the museum and donate what I have. I think that'll be a good way to end the restart of my video. Since you obviously saw my progress on the other one, but then I got unlucky and my game just was not at all happy with me. So I only need to keep one of each. So one of those, especially one of these, because I'm pretty sure. Don't need that. Gonna keep that. Gonna keep this. Gonna sell that. See what my profit is in the morning. Bloop. I'm hiding. It's under the covers. Cover. Level up. $647 overall. Not a bad day. At least for having to basically all but restart. Oh, it's raining again, so no watering crops. And I thought I said it was supposed to be sunny. So it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Good day. Creative sauce. Stir fry. I will keep in mind. Oh, so I can't do the community center today. Because it has to be on a sunny day. So let's try that tomorrow. So I will do this, and I will take these over to Cliff. And I will get them opened up. Because that is something. And as you can tell, I'm paying very little attention at the moment. I'm kind of distracted. So I just have to wait till 8 for him to open. And I won't be skipping any cutscenes for a little while. That's just because I'd rather be safe than sorry, since it seems like skipping cutscenes is causing the glitching, but it happened even when I didn't, but that's probably because there's already some corruptness going on at the moment. So, oh my gosh. But I won't make you guys watch this one already, when I have already done it. So now we can donate. And I will just start setting an order like I wasn't doing before. Which is, I will set minerals in a certain place and all that fun stuff. 250 gold. Yeah. Now let's go wait for Clint to open. I mean, I can try again tomorrow because this is really all I have planned for the day for my character. I don't know, I want the community center to hurry up and be open. Check the trash. Am I in there? Open. Process geodes. Okay. Looks like exciting yet. Ooh. Cauliflower seeds. Cauliflower seeds take 12 days, so it'll be the 19th when these finish all planted today. And pick up some parsnip seeds, so that way I can grow some more, because I realize I need one for the community center bundle. And cauliflower are just incredibly valuable, I think. And I'll buy at least one more because I don't really need to buy a bunch more since I already sold them for profit. So then we'll get these all planted, and I won't really need to water them, so. And then we'll see if I can trigger the community center tomorrow if it's actually sunny. And then we'll end the video. Because I still need to edit this. And I have to edit multiple clips together. There we go. And everything's watered. Inside, bed at 10:40. Ow. Okay, so the weather's actually clear for once. And if I get the community center to activate, then I will probably make my character head straight back to bed after watering stuff. So community center is next. Has to be after 9, I want to say. Watering can. And let's go fill it up first. And away we go. We're at the, I'm pretty sure, proper time. If it doesn't trigger, then I'm gonna be very upset. Yay, got it. And we are gonna watch this one because we didn't get to see it before. All I can think of with Mary Lewis is Markiplier's voice, where he's just like, oh, hi there. And he just says it's so creepy. It's just like, Mark, stop. What an eyesore. What an eyesore indeed. I mean, it doesn't look that dilapidated. I mean, it could still be. You guys just gotta not be lazy and actually clean it, because there's a lot of people that aren't working jobs, I think. Most of the houses I've been in don't seem to have TVs that I remember. I mean, you are an old fool. If Pelican Town's hurting for the money so much, then why? Never mind. I mean, I'd like to know why Lewis decides for some reason that I'm so trustworthy and that I should be shown this town memory. I mean, if you guys would clean it and refloor it, it'd be great. Hello. What? I swear I saw something. I'm not crazy, I swear. Hello. Oh, I know, everyone worries. You're so worried, but you're gonna go home for lunch and just leave me alone here. I mean, if you're gonna sell to Jojo, then there's no point of me doing rat control. You rude ass. So, I'm actually gonna do one more thing before I end the video. Instead, I'm going to click on this thingy, because that way, next video, which will be on the 9th Stardew Valley time, I can show you guys the wizard. Then that way we can get our journey all the way going. And next time I'll probably be hopefully having less issues. I think the game is just punishing me right now for skipping any of its cutscenes. It's very mad at me. It's just like, I worked hard on those cutscenes. You're so ungrateful. But I'm not even gonna worry about emptying my... No, I will. But I'm gonna make another... No. Toss in what's already sitting in there. Grab some more wood. Make another chest and sit beside it. And then that way I can start color coding and organizing. So obviously we didn't make money today, but that's okay with me. And just to make sure. Okay, so that's set up for the next video, but I think I'm gonna leave it here and get going because it's 10:15 my time, and I'd like to make sure I get it edited and uploaded before midnight if possible, but if not, then I'll have it uploaded directly after midnight, possibly around 1 or 2 in the morning. But hope you like this one, and I hope to see you again next time. Kitty out.